Colt, you packed extra undies again today. Right? It's like, yeah, I got all 6
You're
pairs
not
for
the
today.
only one.
I
You're
don't know.
not
It
the
feels
only
good
one.
hearing you say that because I'm like, wait, should it?
No, bringing extra underwear, actually.
You do that too? Yeah,
Yes, you gotta be ready for anything.
Welcome to another episode of Fridge Brick Time. Woo! Today we got Andrea, who runs Whimsical Roots Photography with us.
Woo, woo. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Welcome
Thanks.
to the show.
Thank you for having me in.
If we're lucky, she'll shoot us.
Oh, bang, bang.
Yeah, photography jokes.
Oh, that's a knee slapper.
All right, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing good. Finally got you here. You're a very busy person. And nice
Indeed.
shades, by the way.
Oh, Thank you. I figured I would kind of jump on board with what you guys got going on.
They're lovely.
Yeah, for the
Thank
14
you.
listeners, she's wearing those shades, those Packer sunglasses. No, I'm just kidding. The ones that you can see. No, they're
Beautiful
fake arts,
hearts.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I photograph love.
Nice.
Those photography jokes.
I know. I'm really corny.
Well, it takes a
Well, if
different
someone
breed.
loves corn
I
here,
love
we're gonna go over this
corn.
every episode. For real, he loves. We just thought he loved the band Corn.
No.
He likes creamed corn, corn
Yes.
on the cob,
No,
popcorn.
he does. He's the only adult in existence that likes cream corn.
Yeah.
I can't do the
That's
texture.
actually that's under the. He's the only person between the ages of 3 and 80 that likes cream corn.
Well, when you have only dentures to work with and they're not really fit appropriately, creamed corn comes in handy.
Yeah, but
I
he's
have
a
real
nice
teeth.
adult with nice teeth.
I wouldn't say they're nice, but I mean they're not fake. So
But can
Do
we
you eat it? Oh,
Can we coordinate? Maybe we get his senior pictures done again, but he'll have cans of corn with him.
yes, absolutely. Can we also find an old, like, dilapidated building or some train tracks, one or the other?
Yeah, make it look
That's-
that.
Oh, for the senior picture.
Yeah.
Yes,
Train
yes.
tracks is that still in?
No.
Wait, do you do senior? I don't know. If
I
this
do
gets
senior
into-
pictures. I don't know. I've also heard that it's illegal to do photos on train tracks, but I also usually ask for forgiveness rather than permission.
Yeah.
Just don't put your watermark.
Yeah, there you go.
can we
Well, then you lose your
recreate-
marketing.
We should recreate all of our senior pictures.
Yeah.
Can we do that?
Oh, we could do
Let's
that.
do it. Let's.
That would be fun.
I think it would require you two to shave your beards, though. I'm
Oh.
not
You
sure
can
you're
do
willing to do
Photoshop,
that.
right? I'm sure you know
Actually,
some Photoshop
no,
skills.
fun fact. I really have zero Photoshop skills.
No, that's awesome though.
Dead serious. I
Is
can't.
it-
I don't even
actually,
know what
that's
it means to
awesome.
have layers. Like I don't even know how to set up shop.
But your-
in Photoshop.
And your stuff looks awesome as
That's
fuck.
yeah, your
Like,
photos
Thanks.
are legit then.
Thank
not
you.
just
I
fabricated.
try my best to get it right in camera.
You're authentic. Like, you're
So genuine.
an OG photographer.
I am. I don't even know how this happened. I really don't.
Talent.
You just shoot. Point and shoot. All right, we're gonna dive into some of your photography.
photography
in
sounds
part
hot.
in part 2, we'll dive deep in your photography. But
Right
like
on.
right now, we're gonna focus on like life outside of your photography.
Okay.
If that's okay with you.
Absolutely.
It's on the other side of the train tracks.
Right. The right side of the
Yeah.
train tracks, not the wrong side.
Yeah, true.
But right now we're in the beginning of May,
Yes.
or whenever this episode comes out, somewhere in May.
Mm-hmm.
But
Of what year? Because we can release this like 2 years from now.
The year of our Lord, 2026.
okay,
That's a thing.
that just went over our heads. But
That's fine. Some of your viewers might get it.
yeah, 14.
I
there
want to
might
make
be.
a joke, but I don't want to go to heck.
All right, but is his wedding season begun yet? Do you think has it
I think so.
officially
Yeah.
begun
Yeah,
for you?
I think so. I do a variety of like big scale, large scale weddings, 100 to 200 guests. But then I also do like smaller elopement style where it's just like the bride and the groom. We get together, do a series of photos in a location that is meaningful to them. So I've already done a number of those. But
so you're already gearing up. You're kind of busy already with that.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
So now my next question is: before you got busy, what's life like outside the busy photographer life?
Great question. I basically live in a robe from November
So you're a
to
queen.
April.
Or a
my
wizard. Or a
scepter.
wizard. Or a witch. She's a witch.
No, but it is true. In the off season, I like very much am a homebody. I have to recharge from putting out so much energy with people throughout the whole entire busy season that I kind of become a little bit of a hermit when it's winter season in Wisconsin.
A hermit with a robe.
Oh, definitely a robe. I rotate a cheetah print one and just like a plaid one.
Nice.
That sounds comfy.
Yeah.
It is. It
Maybe
is.
we should've worn
I
that
stay
instead of these
cozy.
vests.
Yeah. Oh gosh, we're talking about the vests.
Over the 14 listeners, we're wearing vests.
Yes.
Photography vests.
They look great.
Authentic photography.
They look really good. Like you
Not-
could definitely fit a lot of memory cards and batteries in those pouches.
But no, you'd still forget them.
This
Make
is
sure they're
actually
charged.
this is our audition to be your second shooter. You have to pick
You're
by the end of the
hired.
night which one of us is going to be your second shooter.
I can't take you both.
Maybe.
Well, we'll have
I
to go
probably
everywhere
can't
together.
afford you.
We'll
yeah,
split a check.
Yeah, okay. All right. You're hired.
Actually, we'll do it for beer.
You can do it for dessert. We get free wedding cake at every wedding.
But you never have time to sit down and enjoy it, though.
No, not really. But I usually get it to go.
That's what the pockets are for.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's what the vests are.
Exactly. You could fit some stuffed mushrooms in there for cocktail hour for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
I'm
good
seeing
idea.
it. I'm seeing that.
Yeah.
Bruschetta.
Oh, yeah. Is it bruschetta or bruschetta? I've heard it pronounced both ways.
That sounds like a whole different debate.
Yeah.
That
It
we-
sounds like someone that wears a robe would say. Bruschetta.
Especially a cheetah print. robe.
So yeah,
heard it
No,
pronounced
that's
that way.
she'll say that with the cheetah, and then as soon as the plaid goes on, oh, do you have any bruschetta?
Yeah. And she gets snobby.
All right. Well, what are you up to in life right now besides the cheetah print?
So as you can see, I am not wearing a robe tonight. So we have transitioned seasons. So my husband and I, we also live on a little 8-acre homestead just outside of Hartford. So we do a lot of like planting of orchards and berry patches, and I'm also an aspiring flower farmer. So I spend a lot of time in the dirt if my hands aren't
A
holding
bit of
a
a
camera.
green thumb.
A little bit. Yeah, I sow a lot of seeds and pull a lot of weeds and hope for the best.
We're used to that
Sweet.
growing up. Our mom was all about gardening, which yeah, we got put to work quite a bit with weeding. So.
Oh, I bet. Two strapping young men. I'm sure
Yeah.
that she loved to have you out there with her.
Yeah.
After
a
we
while.
horsed her on quite a bit.
But soon as we hit that age where we could bring the boom box out, I
Oh.
think that's where she's like, all right, enough. Like,
The boom.
yeah.
Way to age yourself.
Before the boom box, we hauled out that old Iowa stereo.
Yeah, we had an extension cord.
It was like 100-foot extension.
One of us would carry the two speakers, and then the other would follow with the tower. But you couldn't get
and
too
a big
far.
CD booklet.
Yeah. But if you got too far ahead, the cord started pulling the speaker cords.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've been there. I see that. What did you have on repeat?
Probably Limp Bizkit.
Yeah,
Limp
Limp Bizkit or
Bizkit.
Kid Rock. Probably a little Eminem.
Yeah, a little Eminem. Nothing says weeding like two young boys listening to Eminem and Limp Bizkit. Just pissing their mom off.
I wish I was a little bit taller.
Yeah, it was a blast.
But was it?
No.
I hate weeding.
Yeah, it's one of the worst inventions.
I've been having anxiety about weeding for the last 3 months.
Just flashbacks to last summer, spring.
Yeah, last year I planted 120 peony roots by hand, and I needed to go to the chiropractor for 3 weeks straight afterwards.
I'm gonna pretend I know what that plan is. And just,
Wait, I think I actually have some of those.
Peonies?
Just 2.
Yeah, they're really pretty. They come back every year.
They
so.
bloom. Oh yeah, we
Yeah,
put
they
we
do
put.
bloom.
I'm gonna nerd a garden out, but we put ants in ours to get them to bloom. So,
Yeah. My ants just show up naturally.
in the house.
Well, one of ours bloomed and the other didn't. And I just remember my wife's grandma was like, hey, "You gotta put ants on it."
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
Cool.
Are those
That's
ones that
grandmas?
do,
No.
do they get really heavy and fall over if you don't
Yes.
tie? Okay, we
yes.
have some of those.
Oh, yeah. They come in all
Do you put
colors.
ants on yours?
No, they like she said they come naturally.
Mine already have them. I was worried about them last night because it was possibly going to freeze. So I was worried that I was going to come out and all 120 of my peony plants were just going to be dead.
That's what we watch our mom kind of like freak out in a way growing up. She had like this big stash of all these old plaid blankets,
Oh,
and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking, I am not equipped for this, okay? I have bitten off way more than I can chew. I don't even know what a frost cloth is, okay? And we are going into a freeze potentially overnight, like not prepared.
It's just a blanket. Just put a
Just a plaid blanket.
We knew what it
I
was.
just put all my socks over them.
Just tuck all the plants and socks.
Keep them warm and toasty.
We found out how much our mom loved the plants growing up is she'd wake us up in the middle of the night by pulling our blankets off our beds.
They're gonna freeze.
Cover
Like
the
I'm gonna
plants.
freeze.
All right. Besides gardening, what other hobbies do you got going on?
I cook.
Plants.
Vegetarian.
Ants.
I cook chicken.
That you grew?
We don't have any chickens.
Okay.
Everybody always asks us too, because we have 8 acres in the country. They're all like, do you have any animals? And I'm always like, yeah, I got 2 dogs, but they're always expecting a different answer.
Yeah, they're like,
they're
wait,
like,
I thought chickens like at a certain amount of acre, I thought chickens just spawn.
They just show up.
they just show up. All of a sudden, there's a coop in the backyard that you got to clean. It's like
I think I had some chickens, and when I was in Skyrim, I think I had chickens.
Skyrim. Is that a video game?
Yeah,
It is.
Oh.
I lived in Skyrim for a while.
Did you play Sims too?
No,
No, we're into computer games.
We
Or is
were-
Skyrim a computer game?
I had it on PS3. I don't need to go into it, but I think I had chickens.
Got it. Okay, so we had fake virtual
I had a whole
chickens.
other family there too. I had another wife.
So yeah, no chickens or
This is
sheep
like-
or anything. Just 2 dogs that I love.
Plans for any of those?
Probably chickens at some point.
You're waiting for him still to show up.
Yeah. No, so we also are doing a lot of renovations. So even just today we were
the
having
chicken coop?
for the chicken coop. No, for our house actually, because our house is like over 100 years old. And it's super
That's about
quirky.
time that usually people start renovating houses. Usually when it reaches about 100 years old, they know to renovate it.
Oh my gosh. It's been frustrating to actually live in an old farmhouse. And I'm sure you guys, can you relate to that? Did you grew
yeah,
up
we
in
grew
an
up-
old
yeah, we
farmhouse?
grew up in one.
So were there
Yes.
always like some renovations underway, or was it all completely done when you lived there?
It was kind of done, in phases throughout our whole.
But it was
Okay.
always structurally intact. Like there was
Yeah.
nothing that our family had to redo.
Yeah,
it was
yeah, yeah.
always our dad modifying things.
Okay,
He's
okay.
just always got to be doing some sort of project.
But
Right.
it is when you go into the basement. I don't know if yours has this, but it's actual trees that are the
No.
like the joists.
No, we do not have
Is that right? Is that the right term?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think we have that. No, we've got just like land and stone and stuff. So we have multiple sections to the house. The original is brick, and then there were like 2 additions. So I don't know. I'm just looking forward to having like a linen closet and a pantry. That's normal. Like there's somehow so many rooms in a farmhouse, but no real closet space. It makes virtually no sense.
I'm trying to think if I guess.
Yeah, now that you say that, yeah. No, but then we have closets like in the hallways. like,
Right, in
yeah.
awkward places that also don't make sense.
Yep.
So yeah, so we're embarking on a lot of renovations there. We have like 1,600 square feet upstairs that has never really been lived in, except for I did have a photography office up there. It's kind of funny. We call it the green room because it has like 60s or 70s lime green carpet and like flowers all over the walls.
That was like they had our parents when we first moved in. It was the kitchen was green carpet
Oh, green carpet in the kitchen, number 1, is an interesting approach.
and then green.
Yeah. Like how much spaghetti sauce was just living
probably why
there.
All of it. Just all of it.
With us, yeah, it was fine.
So wait, you had it like that growing up as a kid a little bit?
But that's all part of the renovations.
Okay.
They did that. Like
That was the first one. They just gotta go.
Yeah. We've been living there for 9 years. So we've been living with a lot of like adaptability amidst the quirkiness. So I'm definitely ready for this next phase of designing it, kind of creating it to be our own thing.
Is it squeaky everywhere?
There's definitely some creakiness.
Is Ty Pennington gonna be involved at all?
Dear God, I don't even know who Ty Pennington is.
That's the right name, right?
Yeah, Ty
yeah.
Pennington.
He was that what's that home makeover show?
Oh,
The Move That Bus.
Okay. Oh man, I wish actually, because we're funding this project on our own. Like if it was on TV, I feel like it would be crowdfunded, which would be so much cooler.
We can start a GoFundMe.
Yeah. Yeah, her house is 100 years old.
We're gonna tell people that Ty Pennington's gonna be there and raise all this money and sell tickets.
Yeah, exactly. Or Joanna Gaines, isn't that like Chip and Joanna? They always do the makeovers
Oh,
too.
yeah.
I feel like that would go over really well.
I fucking hate HGTV.
I only ever watch it at the gym. It's
We
only
should,
ever on at the gym.
We should market this as a nice renovation, and people are gonna think like, oh yeah, they got this big family or whatever, and it's like, no, we're just getting ready for the chickens. Like they need a nice place to live, and
We're not
we're getting
building a
it, yeah.
coop. They're
Yeah.
coming in with us.
Yeah, they're
coming
gonna be
in.
living with the chickens.
Yes, the roosters are coming home to roost.
You open this room. This is chicken's room.
it's just this chicken tucked in the bed, like just all comfy. Another one's listening to Eminem and Limp Bizkit, and
Yeah.
wearing a gold chain,
Absolutely.
Picking weeds.
smoking weeds. All right. Besides wanting chickens and renovating your house, any other hobbies you want to bring up?
Let's see.
What about travel?
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I travel quite a bit. Trying to think of something that's on the docket for this year. Chris and my husband and I were heading to the Smoky Mountains in Tennessee in October.
Oh, nice.
The old smoky.
It's a good time to go too. It's not too warm. Even
Not
though
too
Tennessee's a
hot.
little bit more mild than here, but
Yeah,
yeah.
We're trying to plan it so that we get there like during peak fall season, so that I can document some of that really pretty fall foliage.
Hopefully it's better than Colorado. We went there one year to see like their fall, and there was like 4 orange trees.
Oh, that's kind of
it's-
disappointing.
yeah.
I mean,
But it
Colorado
looks
has the
cool.
mountains
Yeah,
too, which
but it looks cool. Like they're just like kind of peppered in the mountains.
Yeah. Otherwise, I kind of have something spontaneous that I'm thinking about doing. I guess maybe not spontaneous, but impulsive maybe. There's a workshop that's taking place in Switzerland in August. So I'm kind of contemplating doing that. It would be for adventure elopements. So it would be like in the Alps, which I think would be pretty cool.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, so that's still to be determined. We'll see if that
That
happens.
area, I do want to
Any
visit
videographers needed for that?
Probably.
Second shooters?
Yeah. Again, if you carry my luggage, you're welcome.
Done.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll carry it.
Who was that? Someone say something.
Yeah, we're really good at carrying luggage, us two. Not you over there.
He's good at fact checking.
I'll stay home.
Can the fact checker carry luggage?
Yes.
Fact checker.
I just checked it. Yes, you can.
No way.
Yeah, you can. Believe it or not.
So with your hobbies, do you know when to put the camera down? Like, are you wanting, like, say you're gardening? Oh, I got to go get a picture of this. Are you pretty good at separating?
No, I'm not. Well, actually, that's a good question. But what I've found earlier on, so I've been doing photography since 2012, 2013. And originally, I got to tell you the truth, I was like far more enthusiastic about documenting my own life in addition to everyone else's. And now, even though I've got so many like cool, fun things kind of going on, it actually takes more effort for me to pull the camera out to document my own life because I'm usually so busy with everyone else. And then I'm like, I don't know if I even want
No, I totally get
more
that.
images in my backlog to deal with. Like, it's sometimes easier to just pull out the phone, which I know is so
No,
sacrilegious.
You've actually broken
Yeah.
that barrier. It took a little while to.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. There's more balance now, but it's kind of veered in the opposite direction that I should actually bring my, high quality cameras out a little bit more to play.
But are you a person you talk yourself out of it? Kind of like,
Yeah.
some days you should take a picture. And you're
Yes.
like, well, I didn't do it yesterday. And I'm still alive.
Yes, for sure. I actually just picked up a film camera too. I never learned any film in my
No, you're talking the ones
career.
that you load the film from the canister into the.
Yeah. So I got myself an entry level. It's called the Pentax K1000, and so I picked that up. It's like pretty entry level and easy, user friendly.
Damn,
and
we should have ran
like
one of that
couple
here.
$100 to invest in it, and so I've been playing with that. I actually just finished my first roll of film today at Andre State Park. So got like a
So-
shot of the
Are you developing all this your own? or
No, I'll send it into some processor. I'm not exactly
Some
sure on that
nerd.
process
You're
yet.
gonna give it to some nerd. Probably like Steven Spielberg.
Yeah,
His
exactly.
name's probably like Steven or something.
Definitely Steven.
Spiels?
Spiels. Steven
Spielsberg.
Spools.
Yeah.
That took a second.
Yeah.
Those damn film jokes.
I know. Was that even a good one? I don't know. It
was good.
satisfied a little bit. You got
It
a
just
giggle
hit
out
me
of
now.
it. Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I got it a little bit later than he did.
Fact checker, was that funny?
Does that joke exist? Is she
I
an
think it-
originator of?
Yeah, I think it applies more to thread, but you get the gist.
Yeah. We laugh.
So that's actually, I guess, kind of a new hobby
That's
too.
awesome.
Something to, a little bit analog. A lot of brides are actually wanting that. They're kind of sick of like the perfect, curated, photoshopped, plastic, smooth look. They're wanting something a little bit more grainy, a little bit more raw, which I can appreciate.
I prefer grainy looking pictures, like the old school.
Sure. There's something about the nostalgia, like before everything could be so polished, when you were more focused on just documenting like the real unfoldings, the real happenings, rather than so staged, you know?
Well, you had to wait to like a photographer. You didn't have like the fancy, you can't doctor it up later as much.
Yeah.
So you had to wait for the perfect conditions anyway.
Right.
So you got to feel, you had to know everything going on.
Yeah, for sure.
Not just the camera.
Yeah, absolutely. It's actually kind of tested me switching or starting to learn this film because, yeah, I don't know, there's like an internal light meter. So you're not able to like chimp, which is, looking at the back of your digital camera to see if the settings are right, if the photos are coming out right. So you really do have to pause and reflect a little bit more.
I couldn't do that. Like I'm one that I have to look at the pictures right away.
Yeah. I'm so that girl normally. So this is definitely putting me outside of my comfort zone, but yeah, it's fun. So I'll get this film developed and we'll see. Could totally be botched. I have no
I
idea.
was gonna say you look at all, but they're all just way overexposed. But then you give it to them, they're like, "This is art." Like it's.
Or you could go find out.
You find a new style.
Or you go find out you need to get an eye appointment because you can't see shit while you.
Actually, I have a prescription in my left eye. Thankfully, it's only in my left eye. I have astigmatism. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I got one too.
Yeah. Where like
see,
it's
I
a
got
little.
the.
Like Lil Jon has it too.
No, but for real, I do have.
What?
Yeah.
They actually. Well, that's the only difference between us right now is I don't have it anymore because they corrected it. They fucking erased
Yeah, can't
it.
you tell?
No. Did you have LASIK?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I won't give in to that.
Because
yet.
I'm a little afraid of that.
I'm a pilot now, so.
Oh, you fly planes?
Nope.
Oh, what do you fly?
No, I'm
Drones?
just kidding. Yeah. No, I don't even do that. I'm
Okay.
not allowed.
I'm
not allowed to touch
He's
them.
the spotter. Yeah. I'm actually the drone pilot of the two.
Oh,
We're like,
cool.
like snipers and shit. Like I'm the one that just swoops it. I'm like, turn it over there.
You guys are
I'm
nothing-
always telling him I have
nothing
the
like
binoculars. I'm like, yeah, go over there, and he's totally not listening to me. Like I'm
He's
like, oh,
looking
that's a
into
good
the
idea.
sun with the.
Go get away! And I'm watching a bird.
Did you know that that's a whirling whippersnapper over there?
That's not the drone, Colt. That's a bird.
You're getting too close to the nest. It's like, wait, you're landing in the nest.
Colt's just looking into one of those child toys that with the pictures in it.
Yeah.
Like what is
Oh, these
that?
are some good pictures,
What is that,
Clay.
a view map?
I know which ones you're talking about. They're like red and blue. Wait, we had a red and blue one.
Yeah, see?
No surprises there.
Pick
With the
the-
Ghostbusters.
It's like,
Who are you gonna call?
There's a cow over there.
No chickens though.
No, because they can't fly. Yeah.
Did you ever see that video that I know it's kind of switching topics, but like that, you know how they make all those like gimbals now, like put your camera on, it stays where it's at, but that person put like a little camera on his chicken and it's staying where it's at, and he's just
There you
twisting
go.
it
You can
around.
do. You can go real old school and do that.
No, I haven't seen that, but I do love this.
Yeah, maybe we need. If you get a chicken, we'll come over and do that.
Yeah. I was thinking about goats at one time. Did you guys have goats?
No.
Just
We had one of our episodes. We had goat and sheep people on. Oh, the people we had on were the sheep people, but they work with goat people too. But
Yeah.
they're pretty cool.
They
And
run in different packs.
They do. It's like gangs. Yeah, they're gang leaders. We had some mob bosses here.
They don't flock around.
They don't fuck.
I think they probably use that.
Yeah.
They use that joke quite a bit. It was funny. They were fucking awesome.
Yep.
Flocking awesome.
Flocking.
They were fucking awesome.
Need to go visit them.
We do.
We got a GoPro last year.
You did?
Yeah.
Our
So I
fact
went.
checker has one.
Chris and I went to Costa Rica and we rented a motorcycle, and so I was like holding the GoPro the whole time. Still haven't actually processed that footage,
It's all
but I kind
selfie.
it's just me.
Face the whole time.
The scenery was beautiful, but you wouldn't know it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in the edge of every frame because you're sitting on the back.
Because you weren't looking at the pictures of the video. And
14
There were
hours.
so many potholes, though, like so many. There would be sometimes
there you
when I
can
was only
blame all
holding
of it
on
on-
with
yeah.
one hand, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna get busted off of this thing.
So eventually, I want to get a 360 camera for us and find a use for that, but a random use. I don't want to do like everyone's doing this cool shit. I want to make it like the most uncomfortable but funny thing that we're
put it
filming.
on a chicken.
In the chicken coop.
We'll put it on our fact checker.
It's his debut when he
Yeah.
finally comes on camera.
No,
it's
it'll
with
be
a
everything but
360
me.
camera.
Perfect.
What he said?
It'll be everything but him.
Yeah.
Where do you
Perfect.
put it?
You just
does it
mount it
attach?
wherever.
Oh,
but,
you mount this
people
thing.
have mounted or they've filmed like hilarious content with doing this.
Oh,
Like,
someone did put one on their dog, didn't they? On its nose.
Oh, that
Yeah.
would be cute.
I've seen someone has the dog holds like something in its mouth and the
That
camera's
was
on a
it.
stick,
That was,
yeah.
yep. It was a golden retriever, I believe.
It's really good footage too. It's hilarious.
Golden retrievers are so happy. One of the happiest.
Yeah, he's got one. That one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Burl.
Burrow is his name?
Burl. Yeah.
Burl,
Burl. Burl.
Oh, Burl.
Yeah.
Got it. Where does that name come from?
I wish I had a cool story, but it's like the most boring story. We were watching it was the Ted Bundy documentary, and
Okay.
like one of the people. Whoa, no, it's good though. One of like the cops that was part of like busing him or something was like Chief Burl or something. So my wife was like, Burl, that's a name? It's like, yeah, like Burl Ives, like, and she's like, we're naming the dog that. And I'm like, I'm not arguing at all. That is a fucking awesome.
We're naming our firstborn that. No matter what comes out, we're naming it Burl.
Burl.
Sweet little barrel.
Burl's awesome though.
Nice.
I was gonna have him here, but I don't know. Like it's him sitting here for a while then.
Yeah. Would he wear sunglasses too?
Maybe for a little while.
Yeah. Would he wear blue or red or maybe a different color?
Goggles. Yeah.
Goggles.
We gave the one goggles to what's that? Brutus, yeah. Was Nate Vomhoff. So.
Yeah, he's a drone pilot out of Milwaukee. Excellent work. If you ever want to check out one of the best drone photographers, Nate Vomhoff.
Oh,
out of
okay.
Milwaukee. But he's got excellent looking golden retriever, Brutus.
A big boy.
Yeah, we sent some goggles home for Brutus.
He
Nice.
sent pictures back of him wearing them.
Oh, that's so cute.
Doesn't he have his own Instagram now?
Yeah, Brutus has his own Instagram, so everyone go check that out.
Brutus, the golden retriever. I'll look him up.
We're gonna take a break right there. Are you looking to grow out your beard, but scared it'll look like shit? Or you already have a beard and you're scared that it might look like shit? Well, if you want the best looking beard, give Beard Wisconsin a try. Their products are the #1 in the beard game, especially their old-fashioned scented beard balm. And we know it'll make your beard look great. So give Beard Wisconsin a try today. And we're back from the break. All right. Yeah. All right. Before we dive into some wedding questions, just want to ask, what's your favorite type of photography? Like, I guess, to view.
I'm inspired by travel and street photography, like really cool landscapes and different cultures in their environment. So I like a lot of color and I like a lot of texture. So
Like National Geographic, if you will?
yeah, that definitely is interesting. Like when I backpacked through Asia in 2020. And so when I was there, I took my cameras and just kind of had a field day taking photos of everything and just kind of being a fly on the wall in the background and observing people in their literally natural habitat and, taking photos of that was really inspiring.
So big-
And and otherwise just like beautiful landscapes, mountains and oceans and things like that.
like Ansel Adams, wasn't he a big? Is that his name? The
Yeah,
big-
yeah, you're
Black and
right.
white. He was all
Yeah.
black and white.
Yeah,
though, right?
I thrifted a
Wait, did he have
coffee
original
table
color?
book. I don't know. I
Or
don't
was
know
he
if he did.
was he like 1800s and color wasn't a thing when?
That's possible. I'm not exactly certain
don't
on
know
the
what
dates that he
year,
was
yeah.
popular, but the coffee table book that I do have of his is all beautiful landscapes in black and white. I can concur on that.
Because kind of what we were talking about before, where you had to learn your camera, like know like the lighting and all, like your natural lighting. But he had to camp out and learn like the day of the year to shoot on and
True.
things like that.
Right time of day, sunrise. Are you staying out for that or is sunset better? Obviously, midday offers up something entirely different than either of those times.
Could you imagine camping out that whole time before we had weather apps on our phone, and then all of a
gosh.
sudden the weather changed?
Well, now they have
No.
those apps that like give you the golden hour. That
Yeah,
just tell
that
you
is
what time.
true. That is true. I still just kind of estimate when it's going to happen.
I mean, you've been living in this state forever, so you know like when it's
like,
gonna
I
be,
think it will be at this time. Meet me here then.
I mean,
You're waiting all day.
For real, you just watch the fucking sun. Boom goes the dynamite.
Boom, boom, boom. So yeah, I'm inspired by a lot of different kinds of photography. I do like family photography too, just to like I don't have a big family of my own, but I do love seeing those connections, and little kids are just funny too. So when a photographer is able to capture like the funniness and the true personality of a kid, like there's something special about that because they're so innocent and they're just so they're
real side of a
hilarious.
toddler.
Yeah, they're just hilarious and they don't give a fuck. Like
That's
they
what
just do what they want when they want.
You're capturing a moment with them that the world means nothing to them in a way, but at the same time, it means everything to them.
Right. They just don't have a filter, like they have an impulse to do something, whether that be literally do a somersault right then and there or jump off of a couch or pile drive their mom. Like they're doing those things in that moment without any abandon.
It's pretty much photographing whatchamacallit, a groomsman.
Yeah, they're pretty wild too. They're
Go back
definitely
to
wild.
toddler mode, yeah. Well, on that note, we can jump into the wedding photography.
Yeah.
Since you're an excellent wedding photographer.
Thank you.
So, first big question, what do you look for first in every shot?
Love.
Yeah.
Connection. More so connection. More so like I do, of course, solo portraits, but I get more fulfillment out of seeing people interacting on the wedding day and things that are not necessarily forced. So, again, that desire to be the fly on the wall and just kind of watch things unfold. So like a real hug between people, like a real sharing of an inside joke and then the cackling of that. I love those kinds of things.
Now you're talking about more than the bride and groom, right? I'm
talking about just like the day,
okay,
day
gotcha.
of. Yeah, there's so much commotion that's going on. So of course the day is about the bride and the groom, but it's also about all of the relationships that they have formed over the years. It's about two families coming together on that day, sometimes meeting for the first time. So there's always surprising.
There's new connection and then there's reminiscing connection.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah, for sure. So that is really interesting to see because no 2 days are the same in that way.
That's a deep way to look at
I
it.
never
Yeah.
thought about it like that.
And then I'm always paying attention to lighting because that I think from a photography standpoint is like still even 10 years in the trickiest thing to master.
Well, yeah, weather plays a factor.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that
Yep.
the definition of photography? Isn't it
Right.
like the control of light
Yeah.
or something like that? The actual
Yeah,
definition?
or like the painting with light. I've seen
Oh,
that kind of
that's
a
very
definition
you
too.
know, that's artistic.
Yeah,
That's-
I don't know. I can't take credit. I just saw it, but
That's
I did.
cool.
That resonated with me for sure. But yeah, I mean, on a wedding day, you are oftentimes handed some really terrible lighting. Like low light in a church or low light and like an orange cast, where if you're not knowing what you're doing, the subjects are going to end up looking like Oompa Loompas.
Yeah,
That's
That's when
Willy
you
Wonka's
that's when
gonna
you
call.
that's when you learn the flash like on the run that you can watch all these videos and then you get to like the old plain ass church. Like we shot in that one where it was like the carpet was super basic. The walls were all fucking brown. And it's like the
brown.
most basic looking. It's like you can't bounce any light.
Nope. And I mean, you're not going to, like, with that, I just try to get in tight, like you don't necessarily want
You
the
don't need the
surroundings.
background.
Yeah. Like we're doing single portraits this time around. We want the whole family at once.
For that, I would be like, let's do the family portraits outside. Like,
But we really
It's
like
raining
this
out
church.
though.
It's been raining for 3 hours.
that is a photographer's nightmare on a wedding day, though. Like the having crappy lighting in every situation is the scariest part about it, where you're going to need, your on-camera flash, yes, but then also light stands, you might need that. So I'm a one-woman show. I did invest in a wagon over the last year and a half, thankfully, because my gear was just starting to be way too much to manage on my own. But yeah, I mean, you really do apply a lot of different lighting knowledge throughout the day.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts though. Like
It
trying to
is.
learn that shit on the run and
Yeah. Well, and that's what I did too. I seriously.
But you can't practice.
Can I say that out loud? Like, I really did not know what I was doing in the beginning.
Hey, as long as your pictures turn out.
Now they do.
that's all that counts at the end.
As long as they paid
all of a sudden, like, you're looking back here for what was it?
Sometimes I feel bad. I'm like, I accepted money for that.
You gotta start somewhere though. But
True.
you can't practice weddings.
No, you can't. I second shot maybe a handful, and then I shot for another photographer and kind of was thrown to the wolves a little bit. And then not long after that, I
Probably
was
because
like,
they didn't know what they were doing and they were trying to hide it the whole time. They're like, "Hey, Andrea, can you get all these pictures?" Like, and you're looking at it's all the low light ones and
they're like, she can handle it. She's running with the Canon.
while they're outside
6D
shooting the family
something.
portraits outside and nice, sunset and.
Oh man, I didn't even know how a wedding day ran. Like I had the number of weddings that I had even attended as like a guest was less than 5.
That's how we were jumping into when we did wedding videography,
Yeah.
and he jumped into photography for a little while with them, and like
I was shitting my pants like every wedding.
yeah, I'm just like, Colt, you packed extra undies again.
Yeah, it's like, I got all 6
You're
pairs
not
for
the
today.
only
Yeah.
one.
I don't
You're
know.
not
It
the
feels
only
good
one.
hearing you say that because I'm like,
Wait, should it?
Bringing extra underwear actually.
you do that too? Yeah,
Yes,
like,
you gotta be
I
ready
carry
for
2
anything.
camera bags. One's just underwear. I have a ringer.
Yeah, just a ringer. No, we at the end of the day we have a ringer.
Yeah, it's just dirty bag full of dirty underwear, and then we throw it under the bridge.
You're not bringing that shit home with you, okay?
No, literally.
Right.
But no, I was seriously, I was fucking puckered
No,
up that
it's
whole
nerve
day.
wracking. I hear you. I still get anxious the
And I
morning
had to like
of.
ask him, like, but he's like, oh yeah, do whatever you think's best. I'm like,
But you're supposed to tell me what's.
yeah, because he was the one that originally taught me photography. I'm like, but you didn't teach me this.
He's not even married. How would
Yeah.
he know how a wedding day is supposed to go?
Well, not the shooting of
Yeah,
it.
I just know the
I'm just
cameras.
kidding.
That's why I'm not married. I need to run the
He's
cameras.
married to the camera game, man.
All right. Who is better to take pictures of, the bride or the groom? in your
Oh,
opinion?
definitely the bride.
Okay.
Undoubtedly. I love a groom I like a groom in a custom suit. I got to tell you the truth. I'm not a huge fan of like renting from Men's Warehouse. It seems like they get the shaft. The grooms get the shaft. Like they're never fitted totally appropriately. So they're either wearing pants that are like too loose and too long, or the opposite, too tight and too short. Like there's just never a good fitting rental that I have come across. But
I'm gonna do like an anti-marketing thing for them.
Yes.
Men's Warehouse is the worst experience that I've had.
really renting them, you're
For
saying,
multiple, like us,
like events
Yeah.
or prom. No, I'm just kidding.
Actually, there was one good.
It's like 20 years
But
ago.
go ahead. Sorry, I wanted to do like you plug this commercial in. It's the worst service. Do something about it, guys.
That's what
Like I said, the grooms, they get the shaft.
Yeah.
Like the bride gets to go to all of the bridal shops and like try on a bunch and like say yes to the dress, and it's her dress, and she gets alterations and she looks radiant in it because
Yep.
it fits her right.
And
it
how
shows
long do
up
they get
fitting
in
her.
advance? And the
Yeah.
guys get theirs a week before, and nothing matches.
No.
And,
No, the
2
day
days.
of.
2
Yeah.
days.
Dude,
before.
and then you have 24 hours to get it back. And the wedding is 26 hours away.
Yeah.
It's like have fun on your wedding night. Be here tomorrow at 9 a.m. You don't even have time to get breakfast. Okay.
Yeah. I'm hungover.
Yeah, it's the
returning
best day of your life you just had, but you got to get to Men's Warehouse. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you get this $1,000 fee for overdoing.
Right. So that definitely plays a factor, the bride. Also, like girls tend to like the camera a little bit more, whereas
I'd agree.
guys tend to be a little bit more shy.
Well,
a
we're in
little
the
bit more-
Midwest, so the guys are glued to their beer cans.
I was just going to say,
That's
they
true.
just want to get to drinking. It's like, they're always like, what do I do with my hand? Or so, it's always that
Right,
fucking
because otherwise
dead
they're just
hand.
used to it being like this. They're like, well, there's nothing
Where
in
am I
here.
supposed to put my hand?
Put it down. It's like,
No dead hands. Put
Yeah.
it in your pockets. And if not your own, put it in his pocket.
I wish I did enough weddings that I can go find all that dead hand pose and just make like a whole album of them.
It just-
A montage. I love that. I wish that I had taken photos of every single dinner that I had eaten at all the weddings.
that's a really good. And then rate them and put them on.
Yeah.
What's that big food rating? What am I drawing?
Yelp.
Yelp.
Put them on Yelp.
Well, there's
Yeah.
probably people that actually do that, and then they
Probably.
probably film it with their phone, and then probably fucking review it during the wedding.
Maybe.
There's some creatures out there, I'm sure, that do that. Some TikTok creatures.
Yeah. I've had some damn good food at weddings.
One of the best chickens I had was at a wedding dinner that I was working.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to put a plug out there for Chef Jack. Fantastic food.
out of
I think the Milwaukee area.
okay.
Yeah.
Here's to Chef Jack. Cheers.
Yeah.
Chef Jack.
Chef Jack.
We're hungry.
Yeah.
Let's bring him on as a guest, and
Maybe he'll bring us
can
some
you cook
food.
us?
Bring the filet mignon with you, please.
Then make him eat McDonald's the whole time.
And then rate his experience.
What if we find out he like really likes McDonald's?
Well, that's the thing. Like he needs a break from chef food. And,
Yeah, exactly. He's like, I just need a dang McChicken.
Yeah, I need
Okay, I
some-
need something simple with that fake ass mayonnaise.
Yeah, some guilty pleasure food.
Okay, mine would probably be Taco Bell if I had to do a guilty pleasure. Haven't eaten there in like 18 months. I only allow myself a Taco Bell run like literally once every 2 years.
I haven't eaten at Taco Bell for a while, but we just went to McDonald's the other weekend, and that actually did hit the spot. I got a McChicken with some dirty mayonnaise on it.
Yeah, was it in a pinch? Like, were you in a pinch?
Or whatever she called it.
Yeah,
that's right.
I said fake ass. You said
that's
dirty.
what you said. I don't know why I said dirty. Yeah.
You may not want to say
Well,
that
it took
again.
them like a half hour to make the fucking thing, so
What
I'm
were
sure
they
they were.
doing back
Yeah.
Well, it's dirty mayonnaise.
Yeah.
You know what they were doing back there.
Yeah.
It is the perfect chicken patty, though.
There's something about it. Does have a good taste to
the
it.
perfect ones were like in middle school and hot lunch.
All
All
right,
right,
we're moving on. We can get on before we become Food Network. All right,
We'll rate our middle school lunches.
speaking of rating, but this kind of goes to the next one, but wedding day stresses. What are your top stresses that you go through?
Yeah.
Flashes.
Definitely. I mean, lighting is up there. Like,
Yeah.
it is actually so stressful still today.
I'm still so glad that you say that. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, 10 years in, and I'm still like, how am I going to make this look good in certain situations? Or how am I going to have the time to set up the right lights? That's the thing, too. Like, a lot of moving pieces. So the timeline generally tends to be a little bit of a stressor. Like, if a couple doesn't have a coordinator for their day, a lot of that falls on the photographer to kind of keep things moving.
But isn't that messed up that when you get the ones that don't have coordinators, they ask you for like, okay, what should we do now?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. What time do you need to be at?
Right. And admittedly, I do offer that kind of as a service. I mean, I'm not going to go and like coordinators do much more than just manage a timeline. You know, they're setting up decor and taking stuff down at the end of the night. I'm out of there usually by 9. I'm not staying until midnight probably, but just kind of corralling people for family photos, you know, getting people's attention. If it's a rowdy wedding party, that can kind of be stressful sometimes. And then also just kind of as a perfectionist and a creative soul, and I know you guys get this, like there's always just a lot of pressure to like do something fresh and do something that's unexpected and keep building that creativity into your portfolio. So I put a lot of pressure on myself for that too, whether it's wedding party photos or just couples photos.
Try something new, but still kind of in the comfort zone a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. So I would say that in other words, all of the things are stressful.
You only get one take.
Oh man, and it's more stressful if I drink too much coffee the morning of. That's for sure.
It just amps it. Like,
Yeah, for sure. But I can tell you, there's just like you do run just with a level of anxiety and anxiety isn't always a bad thing, right?
No,
like
keeps you on your toes.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, it is a career path where that is like just kind of buzzing throughout the whole wedding day. And then at the end, you're like,
I did it.
Yeah,
That's
like
how,
I can exhale now. Like
that's how during the day I was like clenching pretty much the whole day, and then you learn the more weddings you do.
Yeah,
you learn when your breathing times are like. Yeah. Okay, we don't have to be out here like when we used to double up for videography. We'd be like, all right, we know we have an hour. So
I was just a fucking mule. I just carried this shit.
Cool. Put the stuff
put it
over there.
Yes, master.
As you wish.
Master Clay. Can I eat you?
No, get in the closet.
Yeah,
over
there's some trail mix in your bowl behind the
it's
truck.
like whips it at me.
and you don't get to sit at the table. Sit on the floor over there.
Yeah, bad dogs eat over there.
But there was a curse with weddings. Anytime you tried to sit down and enjoy the dinner, it's like someone always comes up. Oh, you should get that picture of them doing that or that video. They're doing this right now. It's like, we discussed this. They're not fucking cutting the cake till an hour.
Speaking of what you just said, can you get a picture of this? We'd be carrying our cameras around, the new videography world. You have your
DSLR or whatever.
Sure.
So a lot of times, like, you guys need to go get a picture of that. Well, first of all, we're the videographers.
Right.
Second of all, shut the fuck up.
Yes, exactly. Like, that's not actually an important moment. No one cares about that.
Yeah. They won't remember this when they're divorced. I'm just kidding.
Or it's like, you get the one. This is getting off track too. Maybe you haven't. But there
we
was
can reel it in if we have to. It's okay.
We could cut parts out.
Yeah.
But they'd be like, can you get a picture of me and my kid? It'd be like some distant aunt. They're like, we really need new Christmas pictures. And, well, we don't have anyone. So do you mind just getting these so we can send them out for cards? I'm like, well, normally I charge, $8,000. No,
Definitely I've had that. I've had like, and it's hard. Yeah, there's a balance. I mean, it depends when they're requesting it, how many people, where they want to do it. I mean, there's a lot of variables involved, but it can be obnoxious when they're like, yeah, we're going to get like a 30-person photo together, but it's going to be at this time, on the dance floor. And then you, like, as me, as the photographer, I show up and I'm there waiting to do this thing, but they haven't notified anyone else who's in the photo.
It's
So
and all of a sudden it's your job to round
yeah, and I'm
everyone
like,
up.
I'm sorry, I don't know who all the Smiths are. Like, should we make an announcement?
Yeah, this is
with
my
the
first time
DJ?
meeting any of you guys. I've only met the bride and groom, and
Yeah, so that can be fun.
or there's like,
navigating.
oh yeah, we want you assume the picture's going to be on the dance floor, which you set up all your lighting
Right.
for. They're like, actually, we're doing it right here in this dark ass fucking hallway. That
Yeah, and in that situation, I'm like, all right, creek in the eye is so like, here we go, hoping for the best.
those ones aren't making the.
How about any embarrassing moments that you've gone through
Oh my god,
that you can recall
Yeah.
that you want to share?
Yeah. Okay, so this was totally accidental, and I don't know how it even happened, but it was like a kind of like a homesteady private property wedding, and they had a tent and they had goats, and it was really cute. And so the ceremony was happening, and all of a sudden it started storming. So it was literally a matter of mad dashing under the tent and like, okay, we're going to regroup. We got to finish the ceremony. They hadn't even gotten to the ring exchange. So switching the location for the finishing up the ceremony, getting that taken care of. Okay, we did that. Now let's move on to the rest of the evening. And somewhere in there, I don't know if I like pocket dialed the police or like 911. So speeches.
Another photographer ruins a wedding.
So
I know. So all of a sudden, I don't know I did this. Okay. I'm just in there documenting the best man and the maid of honor do their speeches and their toasts. And all of a sudden, I see, cherries and berries off to the distance, and people realize, like, why are the cops
you see
here?
this
Like,
group of cousins running out, like
yeah. Gotta go.
the ones that aren't wearing nice clothes, like are out.
So I don't know. Somehow it was figured out that I did it, but I still don't know how I did it. But it was smoothed over. I think like some father or some uncle or something went out and like smoothed everything over. But it was mortifying because I looked at my phone and I was like, I looked in my history of the calls that I had made outbound, and it was me. Like,
like
I somehow did
15
this.
times 911. Wait, did you actually tell people it was you?
I don't know. It was. I can't remember the final
you came on this
details.
podcast to let it
She's
out.
coming-
You're finally telling people like it was me. If you
Feels
want to
so
say
much
their
better
name
now.
on the
I will
microphone,
never tell.
You can sleep tonight now.
Yeah.
we can't because
Yeah.
we know we feel like we have to go to the police.
I know. Now you're the one carrying that burden. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I had to get it off my
You gotta
chest.
keep on drinking.
But that I would say was definitely one. That's the only one that came to my mind. But it was a pretty big doozy.
Do you remember that one photographer a couple of years ago? That female photographer that was like peeing on the tree and stuff in that one
Nope,
wedding.
never saw that.
But then someone said like someone gave her something in her drink or something.
Oh, I don't know.
She got like really drunk and yeah,
Wedding
it was-
we were at?
Oh,
No, we weren't in it. I read some. Sometimes I stumble on these like wedding photography things because my
sure.
algorithm still gets one every once
Yeah,
in a while.
yeah,
but
yeah.
There was this whole story about a photographer like peeing on a tree.
Oh.
What a story.
can't say I've ever done
The one embarrassing thing, I think the most embarrassing thing I saw a photographer do once is we were filming like a farm wedding, and all the bridesmaids were at this house, together drinking their mimosas or whatever. And the bride wanted to take pictures out by the barn of the dress. So she carried the dress out. So she went out on the back patio, but there was a pool out there, but it was fall. So they had the cover over it already, but it was gray. And it was one of those thick ones, so it looked like the rest of the patio.
Yeah.
And I watched her walk right into the pool, and it started sinking down right away, and she had like fallen. She like held the dress up, and I went out there and like grabbed the dress before it went like kind of in. But she didn't go like underwater, but
Yeah.
it was deep
Yeah.
enough to get like her pants wet and all that.
Oh, man.
I felt so bad.
Oh my gosh! Thank God that dress didn't
Yeah,
end
it's
up in
like-
the
But
water.
That's
We'll just
one of those
blow dry it for a
moments
little
where
bit.
you know how photographers and videographers like clash. at
Sure.
weddings.
I earned her
You
respect.
just,
though.
no, I was gonna say
Nice.
you just watched her. You could have like saved her too from falling in the pool.
Yeah.
I just kicked her down. I just started undoing the straps on the side of the pool, so the cover just.
Unspoken
I
rivalry.
saved the dress, everyone.
No, she blames me. He got the dress wet.
The photographer tried throwing the dress in the pool.
All right, weird question for you. One that I want to know, curiosity.
Yeah.
When you're done editing pictures, what music are you listening to? What's on the playlist?
Oh gosh. Definitely Aerosmith.
Oh, we're like the fourth
I was
grade
just
us
gonna
just
say,
came out. Like we're the biggest Aerosmith.
We
fan.
went through a phase where we were obsessed with Aerosmith.
Okay, so fun fact. I actually walked down the aisle at my own wedding to Sweet Emotion by Aerosmith. I know.
We
kinda
would have
weird.
so filmed that.
You should have. I wish I would have hired you guys. That
Well,
been
we would have just
awesome.
filmed it on our phones from the back row.
We're just like we feel like we're at a concert. We're like, oh, we're like singing along to it. And,
Yeah, like we were hardcore obsessed.
Oh yeah.
we drew pictures of them and shit.
Every day,
Really?
and like we'd had their cassette tapes, and then
Oh, this was as kids.
yes, well,
Okay.
probably last year.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
Still draw
Cassette tapes,
pictures.
so
Still
weird.
drawing sketches of Steven Tyler and his giant mouth.
Okay, so
Tommy
we got the
Hamilton.
internet at home finally, and what's the first thing we look up? Aerosmith and all the members.
Right.
We're going on Steven Tyler stuff, and then we scroll to his birthday.
Okay. What is it?
The same as ours.
Stop
we were like fanboys. Like we like looked at each other. Oh!
my mom thought we were dying. Like,
She thought there were two girls up there.
it was the coolest
She's
thing.
like,
in
what
the
are you boys looking at on the internet?
She thought it was porn, and she was
Really, it was just it was just screaming.
no, she was mad that it wasn't porn.
Say, was she relieved or not?
Okay.
So yeah, a little bit of Aerosmith. It really varies though. Sometimes I'll listen to like Chris Stapleton, or honestly, I am also like a 90s alternative girl. So that Red Hot Chili Peppers. I mean, it really depends on the mood.
If
I just
people
watched
only
that
knew
documentary.
like the videos, the wedding videos I was editing, listening to death metal and stuff like that, for real, like sometimes I have to get motivated. It's like, all right, we're putting on fucking whatever.
No, when I used to edit wedding pictures, I tried to match the mood. Like I wanted my pictures to match the mood.
Oh.
So I was listening to lighter music.
Okay, I'm
can't say same.
with you. I've listened to Metallica like Die My Darling.
I had like I don't know why I had like a strict rule because I also edited a very dark pictures that I like taking.
Yeah.
And I don't know those.
Did you paint your nails?
Yeah, it was like
His
like
hair
a
grew out of
candle, like glowing,
over an
like so
eye.
emo, man.
Just one nail is painted
I was listening
black.
to all Chris Gaines.
Better than Chris Stapp of Creed, right? No, kidding.
Scottsdale.
Oh,
We're also huge
Never mind.
Creed fans.
Actually, me too. Are
We
you
went
guys-
through a Creed phase too.
And then
Okay.
we found out he didn't have the same birthday as us.
Then we stopped listening.
Did you know? I'm pretty sure he's going to be at Washington County Fair this year.
Just him or the whole
I
band?
think the whole band.
We already got tickets. We
Yeah.
already fact
Front
checker.
row! Let
Fact
us know
checker, get us tickets.
what date. What's the date?
All right, but we have to take a break right there.
Right there.
And we're back from the break. All right, here's the final part. It's a little fun. It's kind of a game, more of a questionnaire,
Okay.
but it's called What Do You Do? Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
There's a lot of things that happen behind the scenes, as you know, for a wedding photographer and the whole wedding day. But we want to know,
people peeing on trees.
we want to know, how would you react? What would you do about it? And would you maybe take a picture?
Yes. Lay it on me. Yes, the
And then
answer is
sell it.
yes.
Yeah.
Mail it to
Then
him.
blackmail him.
Mail him, like a few years later.
Want this picture out? Or
All right. What would you do during the wedding? As a photographer, you see Uncle Bob sleeping during the ceremony.
Oh, just let the man sleep. He's tired.
And then you don't have to worry about him taking pictures too.
With his iPad. I will take a photo of it, but I'm not waking him up. I'm
Yeah.
going to let that man just salt logs right there.
Yeah, even if he's snoring, you would just let him snore through the...
Depends where he's sitting. If he's in the back causing
No,
no harm.
he's family. He's right up front.
What about would you put him
I'd
out
nudge
of it?
him.
Would you put him out of his misery? Maybe a
What does that
chokehold?
mean? Shoot him?
Chokehold? Yeah, shoot him.
Hell yeah.
That's gonna be the thing. The question with instead of pictures.
Yeah.
Would you take a picture? Would you shoot him?
Would you shoot him?
Would you shoot him?
I'd give him a little nudge
Okay.
with the hopes that
With
maybe
your
he'd be like,
knee?
yeah.
and wake up, you know?
And then he'd shoot someone.
Plug the nose.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, you rolled over on your own iPad. What?
Or I'd get his wife to poke him in the ribs, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe I would signal the wife instead.
Go
be
up
like,
right with
hey,
your
Mildred,
flash."
get Bob. What the hell's going on?
Mildred's a good Bob wife name.
Bob and Mildred.
Oh, she brought her old point and shoot, man.
Yeah.
He's got the iPad and she's like, I'm going old school.
Her old
Yeah.
Casio.
Got
Yes.
the disposable. Cranks it.
She's just turning the dial the whole ceremony.
Click.
She's like, I swear I've got a good angle over here. Just standing up during the first kiss in the center of the aisle.
because they trust her more than the photographer they're paying.
That
for
Yeah,
sure,
that
for
they're
sure.
paying.
Because she took a class in high school
Yeah.
30 years ago.
All right.
Cameras don't change that much.
Not
do
that
they?
much.
All right. As a photographer, what would you do if the wedding cake got tipped over in front of you?
By who though?
I would.
Names?
Oh, what if? Okay,
Who?
what if?
Who did it?
No one
Did I
saw
do
it. And
it?
you're
Did I
standing.
do it?
Uncle
Someone
Is the
Bob.
question.
Uncle Bob was sleepwalking.
Okay. Okay. Two things. I would photograph the reactions for sure because I am about the candids. I would try to make.
You turn a bad situation into a good one.
I would. You know, I'd probably like also try to save the day. I would get a baker friend on speed dial and be like, "You got a little like even just one little layer of cake."
Don't
to
you keep
cut.
that in your camera bag though?
I should bring a cake with me in my emergency kit.
Easy bake oven. You're like,
That's
hey
a good
guys, just give me
idea.
5 minutes. I got it.
I just got to mix up a chocolate souffle.
And like you have all like 150 guests just like looking at you. Like that's why the cops are there.
They're like, this lady's going to start a fire in the reception hall with her easy bake oven.
Yeah. Fire department's waiting there. And,
Would you take pictures if someone fell into the cake? Would you
Oh,
take pictures
yeah.
oh, if it was the bride and groom, I could
Oh,
definitely see that.
I mean, that would be hilarious.
Those would be good memories.
Yeah, I would think so. Accidents happen.
You know how they say like, rain on a wedding day brings good luck?
Yeah, that is what they say.
But that's a bunch of bullshit. But
Yeah.
if you tip the cake over, that's eternity good luck or something.
I think there's something there. Either way, I mean, not every piece of the cake would hit the floor. So I feel like you'd still have to try to salvage it a little bit.
You'd start throwing it at guests. You
I would
aim
eat
right for
some.
Uncle Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone food fight.
I would never get hired again.
The cops
I
would
would need to
definitely
hang
be
up
there.
my camera and be like, I'm going to work at Quick Trip.
And I'm gonna
Hang
bake
up your
cakes
camera
rest
and
of my
then
life.
hang a camera up and then go pee on a tree and leave.
My work here is done.
All right. What would you do if you witnessed the mother-in-law bitching all morning about the bride?
Wait, the mother-in-law. So her soon-to-be mother-in-law.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. I would do nothing. Literally nothing.
Don't
What if
tell
she
anyone.
what if she, especially if she gave you that look, like she sees you
Yeah.
like over there, you're just in the
You're a loose
in the
end.
closet, you're just slowly closing the doors. And
No, she takes a picture and you hear the shutter click and then everyone looks at you.
that could be one of those for the new cameras, like the silent shutter modes, like with the mirrorless
stealth
ones too.
mode.
Yeah, like a commercial you're saying?
Yeah, like
I'm
it's
here,
one
but
for
I'm
like
not
Sony
here.
and
Yeah. I would do absolutely nothing. That is a line I wouldn't cross. I would just document the things I'm seeing.
Just give
Mentally
her that, give
done.
her that look. Then like don't even say anything, don't point, don't motion
Yeah.
anything, just look
Yes.
look her right in the eyes.
Like, I see you, I hear you.
It was the lowest
Yeah.
one.
Shut
Just
your
that's the
face.
that's the best acknowledgement you can give them. It's like
Yeah.
just give it a nod.
Right. But that would be dicey. I mean, it would be kind of scandalous. I'd also be curious a little bit to hear what she's
Just
saying
join
about
in.
the
Tell
bride.
me
Like,
more.
wait, hold on. What happened last night?
Yeah, please go on. You already got like the popcorn out and this.
Like, wait, tell me more about drama last summer, okay? There was something that went down to the family.
Yeah, what did she do? What did she do?
That is bitchy. Okay.
I watch enough of these shows. I know.
You're just fueling at that point.
I know. I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that. But I would
But you'd
maybe
think
be
about it.
tempted a little bit. Yeah.
You'd think about it.
I do like. I mean, who doesn't like a good storyline?
You should sneak it in your
Men?
You should.
I'm just kidding.
You should sneak it in your contract though, like you own any information heard or something
Information.
Yeah.
What kind? Any.
about the bride.
Yes, just only about the bride.
Yeah.
What about to turn the tables though?
If the
What about
bride's talking shit about the mother-in-law,
No, or
Wait,
you're
which,
talking
wait,
the,
which order did you say the?
No, you're talking about the soon to be
Mother-in-law.
the in-laws of the groom.
yeah.
This guy's not a man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Otherwise-
thought you meant. See, I interpreted it differently.
Oh, you
Oh, I
said
see.
I
Flip the
interpreted it
tables,
that the groom's mom was talking shit about the bride, which was kind of more
That's
entertaining.
what I was asking. Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, I still would do nothing except for listen.
I guess that's all you really can do. I mean, what would you do though with the information?
Right.
All right. As a photographer,
Mm-hmm.
what would you do if you walked around and saw the drunkest groomsmen peeing in the bushes?
Not on a tree.
Bush is a tree.
A shrubbery.
I mean, is he like by? There's questions I have here too. Like, is he by himself, just out in? I would. You know what? Probably. I have seen this.
Did you take a picture? Did you shoot him?
I didn't actually take a
Did you
picture.
shoot him?
I think I honored the act. I think I just let the act happen.
What if you saw two groomsmen peeing together?
I would photograph that because that's more noteworthy. Like there's a memory there for sure. The one single groomsman might be pissing his pants. Like his pants might not even be pulled down, you know?
Okay. Yeah, that's
Oh, no, it's a wedding.
Yeah.
When there's two groomsmen doing it, it is a wedding.
I mean, you just see those ones where people set up like those troughs in the back and they just put up like a wall and then you go back there. Like there's like,
Yeah.
8 guys peeing.
I don't know. Most of my couples are pretty.
Normal.
Well, I'm not going to say you're going to go behind that wall and take the picture. I'm just saying it's just like completely normal for groomsmen or any
Yeah. I mean, especially if you grow up in the
outdoor
country.
wedding. Yeah, I was gonna say outdoor
you
weddings are
it's fine.
That's cheaper than renting porta potties.
Yeah, absolutely. But no, most of my couples, there's not like that much debauchery that I would see. Like not that much drunkenness at this
Okay.
point. Earlier on in my career,
You were
there
getting
was
those
way
weddings,
more. Oh
yeah.
yeah, way more. I feel like barn weddings kind of do attract a little bit more of a wild
Yeah.
child personality. Like that freedom, liberty oriented, which I am a proponent of myself. I love that. But that tends to be a lot more wildness.
That's Wisconsin in its truest form.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. As a photographer, what would you do if a fight happened?
Who's in the fight though?
Who do you want to be in the fight?
Oh man.
There's got it.
The best man
Okay.
and
The brother that didn't get to be best man.
oh, that's pictures. That's a whole. That's a whole roll. That's a whole
That
memory
is-
card.
Yeah, there's definitely. I mean, does it get? Are they like fist to cuff?
Yeah, we're
like
talking
they're
like-
are punches being thrown.
They're ripping rental tuxes and everything.
Is this an Irish wedding?
Yeah. Head throws maybe too.
yeah. I would document it and just probably stay out of the fray as much as possible. I would be using my zoom lens.
So what happens if it was between?
Two girls.
Actually, that would probably even be.
That'd be pretty entertaining.
Well, those are ones
Yeah.
that pictures they probably wouldn't want the pictures to surface, but I
Yeah.
feel like guys would find it funny. Like after,
Yeah. I don't know. Hair pulling can be a little entertaining though.
Yeah. I feel like that's why all those shows exist.
Oh, the cat.
Yeah.
Like the cat fights.
Yep.
Oh, for sure. Because
It's-
a lot of women don't actually know how to fight. We like just pull hair and scratch.
Yeah. That's when in doubt. Like if you're losing a fight.
Yeah.
What's like, guys, if you're losing a fight, as the story goes, you aim right for the nuts.
I can
the
see that.
nards.
Yeah. Right in the nards.
The family jewels.
Yep.
I don't know. My algorithm right now is actually a lot of fighting on
Oh, yeah?
Instagram.
Mine
like
is
street
too.
fights,
Yeah.
not UFC.
Mine is too,
Mine-
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Interesting.
I watched one video. I got sucked into one of them, and all
Yeah.
of a sudden there's a lot of them.
No wedding fights.
No,
So-
I've not seen anything like that.
I don't think have we seen any.
Any like physical fights.
I've just seen kind of like almost getting in an altercation,
Mm-hmm.
and that's right where it kind of then they're like, take him home.
Yeah, it gets diffused pretty quick, or
Yeah.
like the instigator gets removed from the circumstances
Yep.
for sure.
I just want to be there where they're finally like dragging him out and finally getting him to the edge and be like, see ya.
Yeah.
And then that's why when you see him like turn up, who said that?
Yeah.
Who said that? They're like, let's get him out of here.
All right. As a photographer, what would you do? You saw the bride and groom doing the business off on the side.
Kissing?
Oh, KISSING. I'd just literally let them do their thing. I would keep people on the dance floor.
Yeah.
I'd be like trying to get the DJ to do the Macarena again and be like, all right, everybody,
Do
get
it
out
up.
here. We need the Cupid
The
Shuffle
kids would
on
probably
repeat.
be going nuts, like in a good way. They're like, yeah, this is the best wedding ever. They're probably all hopped up on Mountain Dew. And
Then you got someone like,
Kitty cocktails
Yeah,
and
yeah, that's even-
maraschino
yeah.
cherries.
This is the fourth time we've done the macarena.
all the adults are like, what the fuck is going on?
No,
the kids are just like going nuts.
you're going to have one smart ass, like one know-it-all that's going to be like, all right, something's going on. I need to know what is going on right now.
So where are they? Are they just in a bathroom? Like
In a porta potty, yeah,
Oh,
it's really
and we're at a
nice.
barn wedding
No,
again,
I'm just
guys.
kidding.
I'm
It has to be around like by bushes or something because you're gonna walk around and be like, oh, what?
Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely. I would keep people on the dance floor. I'd be like, okay, we got another round of desserts. Let's go.
Yeah, they really love
What
each
about
other.
the groomsmen? I don't know if it's on your thing. What about the groomsmen kissing the maid of honor?
Ooh.
I got a more interesting question that we can
Let 'em
jump
have
to.
it.
Here's a more interesting one.
Okay.
It'll shake things
The
up
best
for TV.
man.
No, yeah. Well, what would you do if you saw the bride kissing some other guy on the mouth?
As opposed to
What are they
where?
not?
It's just, I thought writing that it would sound way more dramatic if I'm like on the mouth.
versus
As
on the
opposed-
cheek. Yes.
Well, we could take it somewhere else. It'd be really interesting, but we're not going to go there.
Okay. I don't know.
Damn weddings.
I just did the check clear? You know, like did I get paid? Because if so, I'm
How do you set up
probably-
your contracts? Is it
Yeah, you're going to learn the hard way if you didn't set your contract up right.
They're paying me 90 days before the wedding, like in full. I got cash in hand.
Okay,
I'm not
yeah.
showing up unless I got that.
So,
Well, it sounds like you're gonna get paid twice. That's-
yeah, another wedding, you might as well.
So
I
then
wasn't
would you-
saying that. I was saying
Yeah.
Turns around. Oh, wait. Did you get that picture? Like, I don't know. Did I? Oh no, did I get the check?
Exactly.
No, it'd be even funnier if you handed him your business card. Then be like, I do weddings, by the way.
So would you shoot
That'd be
it, though?
such a baller move.
Oh
Would
my
you shoot
gosh. I don't know if I'm ballsy enough to do that. That is scandalous. I mean,
I'm sure there are photographers out there that live for that shit.
yeah, probably. I mean, it definitely stirs things up, shakes things up. It's not what you expect when going into a wedding. So I guess, living in the true sense of just documenting what's happening, like if that's really the hill you want to die on, where you're truly a candid photographer, like you got to
Actually,
document
we
that.
just said what would you do? It was what would you do? Not necessarily would you shoot it,
Well,
but what would you do? Would you do the right thing and say
What's the right
something?
thing? Oh, okay, that is the right thing.
Morally, we know the right thing, but what would Andrea do?
Yeah, I would have to maybe mention it to somebody. But
Okay.
who, I'm not sure. Like, you know what? I'd probably find one of the bridesmaids because I usually try to befriend a bridesmaid earlier in the day so that I've got like a confidant on the inside. And I would probably approach her discreetly and be like, yo, something fishy's going down over
What
there.
happens if you saw that bridesmaid kissing the groom on the mouth?
I'd be walking out. I'd be grabbing my cake and hitting the road.
Good luck.
If I were you,
At
I'd
least
go
they
get.
have red velvet.
You're just like,
okay?
yeah, it's 9:00 somewhere. See ya.
If I were you, I'd go get the videographers. Hey, we got another shoot over here.
Time for some B-roll. Not
Yeah.
sure where this
But
is
the
going to
vi-
be used,
But
but
the videographers were too busy eating their dinner.
in the broom closet
And then you see them kissing.
on the mouth.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
All right, we can move on.
All right. What would you do?
How many more of these are there?
There's like 5 or 6.
This is just part one.
This
As
is
a
a trilogy.
photographer.
Yeah. What would you do as a photographer if you found yourself at the red wedding?
Wait, what does that mean?
I knew you were going to ask that.
Okay.
Did you watch Game of Thrones?
No.
Everyone dies at the wedding.
I was gonna say that, we get to spoil it because that came out like 15 years ago. So
You
it's
can
fair
spoil
game.
it. I'm probably
Everyone
also never
dies.
going to watch
Just
it.
Everyone dies.
Which season is this in?
We can't tell you that.
Okay.
You'll know when the wedding starts and everyone dies.
What's
point, you'll
wait?
know.
What would I
checker,
do?
Did you watch Game of Thrones?
I did not.
What was the one song? Reigns of.
I don't remember, but Coldplay is part of the band. But or what
I would cry.
Yeah,
That's all.
You just watch.
That's all
them
that
die.
I would do.
What
I would
you,
cry.
What would you do if you found a dead person at the wedding?
Oh my gosh.
in
That's so
in the
morbid.
broom closet.
I would tell someone.
What
I would
happens? What
tell
happens if that person, the dead person you found, was kissing someone on the mouth?
I would be scarred, but I
Or-
would tell one of the bridesmaids the same answer.
all right. Here's the situation. The best man was kissing the bride earlier in the day on the mouth.
On the party bus.
Yeah. And that's who you found dead in the broom closet.
With a candlestick.
I was gonna say this is like a murder mystery now.
Yeah,
I'm feeling a little Clue Junior over here. I don't know.
Or what would you do if you found out about 3 hours later that the person you were taking pictures of the whole day, Uncle Bob, was dead?
What, I just thought he was only asleep? Is that what
Yeah,
you're saying?
you were taking
He's
pictures
still in
of
his
him.
chair at the ceremony.
And those snores were actually death rattles.
Yeah, that was his last. You actually heard his last breath.
Yeah, but you were taking pictures the next 3 hours of him.
But it's
dead.
because you didn't nudge him. That
I would be-
Mildred
Yeah.
didn't nudge him.
I'd be like, Mildred, stop drinking dirty martinis. You got to go find Bob.
She probably killed him.
Or actually, I was gonna. Or you maybe nudged Uncle Bob too hard, and
Poked him in the ribs one too many times.
the videographers have it on video. You were the last one seen.
All right. What would you do? I think that's the best way to lead in it.
But hold on, as a photographer.
As a photographer, I have to do this in case we cut it into reels. So
No.
But
That's
cut
fine.
that part. Out.
no, but for real, what would you do as a photographer at a wedding if a wild animal showed up?
Oh my God.
You're talking like a fucking
what-
Like a
bobcat
coyote?
or-
Yeah, like a
Oh
coyote.
yeah, whatever you want, a coyote.
A coyote.
What if I just want it to be like a cool parrot?
No, it's a
I'd be
coyote.
like,
that,
guys,
I
look
like
at
that you
this.
said
Wasn't
whatever
that
you want.
what-
A coyote.
But not
what
a
it
parrot.
Yeah. No, it's a coyote that tips the cake over and fights the groom.
And then kills Uncle
I
Bob.
was gonna say.
This sounds like one of your fantasy novels, okay? I don't know. This
Whoa,
sounds.
Write that down.
Yeah.
Fantasy novel.
If I was a fast typer, I'd.
Guess what the
$1 million
title?
idea.
Guess what the title of the book's gonna be called?
The wedding cake.
The Red Wedding.
No.
The red.
It would be called, I know it. I know
Yeah,
it. It would
it's gonna be
called.
called.
What would you do?
No. What I did.
What did I do?
What did I do? I would have to document that unfolding. That's just craziness. No one would even believe that it happened unless I was snapping away.
Yeah.
But fine, hang on, let's rewind a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, what would you do if a parrot showed up?
My answer is different.
Pet it.
I
Talk
would,
to it.
Yes, I
Oh,
would
wait.
definitely speak to it. I'd probably teach it something inappropriate to say over the
hang
DJ's
on.
loudspeaker.
What happens if the parrot flew in during the ceremony, landed right by the mic, and this is what it says: "Don't tell, don't tell." Like there'd be a lot of fucking questions, and you saw someone getting kissed on the mouth.
And Uncle Bob's just death rattling over here. Don't tell.
He's been dead for 3 hours, dude.
Because you know how parrots mimic someone.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So somebody said that during the day, or at
Yeah.
least sometime recently.
and that's where you get all the looks from the bride, from the bride's mom, and the it's like
I would
all made over-
accidentally speed dial 911. I mean pocket dial. I'd be like, I don't know who called.
And
Sorry.
then the cops aren't showing up. You're like, I gotta go pee on a tree. I gotta get out of here.
Thank you for clarifying that parrots mimic what people say too.
I just wanted the 14 listeners like, what the fuck is a parrot saying that for? So
you had to specify.
it's like the whole Netflix thing now. Like they gotta announce what's
You have to
going
explain
on. 'Cause
precisely
someone's
what
like,
you
why
mean.
is a parrot saying?
We're writing
I
a
don't get
Netflix
it.
movie right
Yeah.
now.
You probably have like a mother-in-law right now. I don't get it.
Well, now she does because you.
Yeah, see.
explained.
Because
See?
you explained it. You
Thank
mansplained
Yeah,
it.
thank you, videographer. You're the best.
Okay, what's the at the end of the night you've done? Is it called a sparkler send off? Is that's what that's called, right?
It was a thing. It's not as popular now.
Okay.
But I've done it a number of times.
Okay, what would you do as a photographer if a fire started during the sparkler send off?
By fire, are we setting fire to either like the bride and groom or like the carriage there?
Or like something just lit on
Indirectly,
fire.
yeah.
From the
It
sparkler.
starts with one person like that has holding a sparkler lights someone on fire.
Oh.
Then it starts another person on fire, and then people are running around on fire.
I'd probably be yelling incessantly, stop, drop, and roll.
But you've done a bunch
Hold
of drunk
still, I'm
people
trying to
that
take pictures.
they gotta have the DJ play. So stop! Don't play DMX.
Or that old song that what's the one we were talking about that the other day, the volcano documentary, that hot hot hot.
Yeah, oh yeah, you do that one. I don't remember who sings the song, but yeah, the national. Oh,
Would you take a few pictures though of
I
burning
would.
people?
I would also hope that there's a fountain nearby. And I'd be like, all right, one at a time.
Everybody
get
in the
there."
fountain. We're gonna take a group picture.
or what happens if you saw like they're doing their whole drive-away thing?
Yeah.
like they just married in Uncle Bob's like hot rod,
All right.
and all of a sudden you see someone drop their sparkly, and that's when you see the trail of gas because it's Uncle Bob's fixing
yeah.
the car up, and it's, the
Oh.
flame just goes up
Yeah.
into the car after they got it.
Isn't that pretty much The Godfather? They blow up the car.
Yeah,
On a wedding day?
But you're
Yeah.
watching this whole thing just unravel.
I
and-
guess I think my answer remains I would hope there's a fountain.
This is where that really
Drive
drunk.
into a lake.
This
I
is
don't
where
know.
that really, really drunk groomsman can be the hero.
Yeah, how?
You make him pee on the thing. Pee on the trail. Like,
Fire.
All
quick,
right.
quick.
Quick, we need somebody to clear their bladder immediately.
And pee on a few people.
No, not people. Just
That's for jellyfish.
Yeah,
That's
true.
a different situation and
Fine.
application.
What if?
What would you do?
What
if
if there was a jellyfish at the wedding?
All right, we got time for one more.
Yes.
What would you do if during the dinner you saw a bum defecating in the corner?
Well, at least he's not kissing anyone on the mouth. Assuming it's a him. It has to be a he.
Yes. What would I do is the question.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
a photographer. You'd probably. Yeah. Well, what would you do?
Yeah, what would you do as a photographer if you saw a bum defecating on the dance floor?
God, I can't answer this. I can't.
Would you shoot him?
I would
With your
shoot
camera?
him. Who wants a photo of that? Is the question.
Okay,
You could
let's-
probably frame
I
that and
think
just
all
sell
the
it yourself.
groomsmen would want that.
You think so? All right.
one.
All right. All
They
right.
might pose with him while he's doing it.
That's fair. That's true. I didn't think outside the box. I think you're right, especially if it was like a cool.
That was a good one, fact checker. Did you look that one up?
I did.
I love that he weighed in on that. That is fantastic.
It's a fact.
All right.
And it's during the dance portion, so you know
He's
the
actually
lights
got
from the
that
DJ
picture.
are
Yeah,
gonna
it's
be
gonna
going
look cool,
wild.
yeah.
All right, I'd snap it, and then I would call a custodian.
Animal control.
Clean up on aisle 3.
All right, that's all the questions we had for you in this fun game. But where can people check out your work? Where do you want people looking for it?
Yeah, thank you. You can go to my website at whimsicalroots.com, or otherwise I'm fairly active on Instagram as well at whimsical.roots.
We want to thank you, Andrea, for coming out.
Thank you so much for having me. It's
Thank
been a
you.
blast. I've been crying all night from laughter.
She truly is a great photographer, so please take the time to check her work out.
Amazing work.
Thank you.
And be sure to like, subscribe, hit that smash bump, or smash it, whatever the fuck I said on the last episode.
Hit that smash
Yeah,
button.
smash that button.
Hit that smash button.
Hit that smash button hard.
And next week, we're going to take some photos of Ja Rule defecating at a bus stop.
Or on the dance floor.
and then setting it on fire.
With Uncle Bob.
It's his new music video.